welcome to the 11th episode of Not Enough Thumbs. Today's movie is Tombstone from
1993.
Today's episode is brought to you by Hitbox Fitness.
What do you have to say about Tombstone? I have not watched this movie in perhaps 20 years, and all I remember is Val Kilmer saying, "I'm your Huckleberry," and apparently he said it a couple times. I thought it was a comedy, but apparently it's a more serious movie, and I enjoyed it. It was a pretty fun Western movie, and I also did not realize, because my history is very poor, but these were actually based on real characters.
Yeah, I've never seen it before, so this is my first experience with Tombstone. It was a very interesting Western. I guess it's the atypical, what you would think of as the old style Western, with all the showdowns and the saloons and everybody shooting into the air and guns everywhere and shooting everything.
Yeah, everybody literally has a gun and they're shooting each other over little arguments. And
I mean, that's one way to settle things, I guess.
But whenever it came to a duel, there were unspoken rules and there was fairness, and one guy wasn't trying to surprise the other, but they kind of knew what to do. They just said, "Ready, go," and then that was that.
I was amazed by all the big name actors that were in this movie. Val Kilmer and...
There was Sam Elliott, there was Bill Paxton, there was Powers Booth, who I only know from Van Damme movie Sudden Death. There was also... Michael Biehn, who was also in Terminator and Aliens. Do you remember any other stuff?
I'm not good with names of actors, but I recognized a lot of familiar faces from other movies, so that was kind of fun to see all of them come together for this Western.
I didn't realize that cowboys were seen as bad guys.
I didn't either.
So I'll kind of have to brush up on my history to see, what the cowboys really were. But then there were the lawmen. That
the marshals.
Yeah. and they couldn't do anything apparently unless they wore the badge to make it official.
Then
they could shoot them
and hang a cowboy
legally, or drag them by a horse.
Oh.
I thought it was pretty great, and they all can sport a mustache pretty well. I don't think I could pull that off.
Or some fine looking mustaches there.
So anyway,
I would rate this movie a 6.
I'd give it a 7. It was fun. I thought it was kind of long, but that's okay. I think I'll explore other Westerns in the future, and probably some older ones. I've heard the term spaghetti Westerns a bunch. I never really understood what that meant, but I think I'll look into it just for fun.
All right, well, thank you for joining us for this episode of Not Enough Thumbs. See you next time.